Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Skull and Bones. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. So today we're continuing the whirlwind adventure of being a pirate, but before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So it really has been a whirlwind of activities, and partially I think it's because of the imposed time limit on the closed beta. So if you've not looked at some of the other episodes in this series, go ahead and check them out. There's a lot going on there. There's bounties, there's world events, there's plundering settlements, sinking ships, and being sunk by ships. So it's quite the adventure that we've been having. Now we are currently on the west coast of the, I would say, the main continent in the game, or central west continent. And we've got another Skurlock errand to run. I think as we go along, the missions become a little bit more involved and or dangerous for us personally and as a crew versus the danger to Skurlock is pretty consistent, relatively low in comparison. And of course, the only reason that we're doing these, first of all, to flesh out some of the story of what's going on here off the coast of Africa, but also to gain notoriety, gain infamy within the area at large. Woo, that was a close call. Skimmed the shoreline there. Now, I've not full on rammed into the land or any shoreline yet. I've grazed one, but I didn't take any damage, I don't think. And if you full on ram it, I assume that there's going to be some damage. So we've got our waypoint out here for one of the quests. Being cognizant of who's being aggressive towards us. Ooh, that was a little pop-in, wasn't it? There were some fireworks over here. That had to have been a player. Yep, there we go. Now, once the full game is released, I believe that there's going to be, more people that you're going to see on the high seas. Now, ooh, that guy is aggressive. Didn't even attack him, and he's already on the prowl. But I'm fairly certain that this guy is who we want to sink for the Skurlock mission that we have. Now, you never know in a Dark Zone scenario where it's a PvEVP playground where, are the players that are around, are they going to help you? Are they going to attack you? Are they going to wait until you do most of the work and then come in and scoop up the loot and then run away? Or scoop up the loot and then attack you and then take your loot as well. That is interesting This ship has, let's see, not mortars. It has some sort of mortar attack. Now we've been fighting other ships that just have like culverin cannons. Culverin, you can shoot one at a time, and it's stereotypical cannon, I would say. Boom! That bombard does amazing damage when you can hit them. This ship that I'm fighting is incredibly fast. I tried to hook him, but it's not looking great. I think it's just a matter of time before someone sinks him. Oh, and it's gonna be... Ooh, someone else is attacking. There we go. I think what we got what we needed from the ship. We're slowly healing. You can see the torn sails from our encounter. Yeah, I'm not really certain who was attacking. It was someone behind. Wait for the aggro to drop off there in the top right corner. While we're waiting for the ship to be completely repaired, one of the great things about this particular ship, the Sentinel, which is a cutter class, is that it has an innate trait. You don't have to add anything to it, and it will slowly repair damage over time. Only 0.5% per second, but even if you only have 1% of health left on the hull, you'll eventually get that 99% back over the course of 200, almost 200 seconds. Assuming you're in a place to regain that health back slowly. So you still need repair kits, even though your ship does repair itself. It does so slowly enough that you're still going to need it in a pinch. If you're being attacked and your health is low, you're going to activate that repair kit to get a big chunk of health back, which may turn the tide in your favor. Outlast the enemy. Alright, so we're still going. There was that guy that we were looking for that was on the way to this other waypoint. So I put the waypoint basically further out, and then I would go through the one area that I needed to take out that guy, and then the next area, which is right here, and it's being the fog of war is being lifted from the map as we're going along. Me going back and looking. Uh-oh. Looks like there was another bounty up here that I didn't mean to get involved with.
What is that?
Now it said that they were hostile. That guy started looking at us. Trade route was discovered, so we can... Yeah, we're getting aggro from the settlement, the towers near the settlement, I should say. So we need to get away because I want to interact with. Alright, so we got another Weaver of the same faction as the bounty. You can see them, the red lights. Red lights everywhere. That's not a good situation to be in. The towers themselves are troublesome, if only because they have more hit points than the ships. Ships are, they keep spawning, it seems, and coming this direction. So it is troubling to see so many ships and so many towers that are wanting to do damage. Looks like there's another settlement over here. Oh, and guess what? That's also with the same faction. Man, I stepped in it good coming over here and getting too close to that bounty target. So even though there's nothing up in the right-hand corner, the top right, I'm still getting aggro from that faction because of the bounty target. Oh, I don't know that I can go this way. I need to turn. I need to get away. So I keep going farther and farther out. Using... Ooh, that wasn't good. Using stamina boosting food items so I can keep trimming, having the sails trimmed so I can max out my speed. Just trying to get away from these guys until such time as they go neutral again. Or I assume they'll go neutral so that I can interact with... Oh, there's another boat. It might be best just to take him out because it looks like he's pretty well on his own. Oh, nope, never mind. Not on his own. All of these guys. There's like a whole continent of this faction that I hadn't run into prior to this area. And they're all seemingly concentrated into this, well, rather, in the grand scheme of things, rather small area, but when you're trying to get away, it seems like it's rather large. We'll see if... because none of these ships have attacked, so I think I'm okay. Have to get a little bit closer, I think. Oh, there we go. Just do the little quick time event, crowbar the wreckage open, and then see what we got. Silver, definitely taking all that. Taking that, and then this, the rusty nails, the salvage boards, the torn sails, I can do without. Especially when you're looking at that bottom middle section, the orange bar showing my total cargo. The cargo hold is almost full. I still have maybe 15% or so available. But once I get to the last 10%, all of a sudden I'll start going slower. I'll be overburdened. The ship will be a little too heavy, so you won't be able to max out your speed that you're used to. So it's something to keep in mind. So when it's really important to get the loot, yes, go ahead and grab it. But know that if you need to get away, it's going to be a problem when you're overburdened. You're not going to be able to run away from a fight. Alright, so everyone's neutral, or should be. As long as that bounty target is far enough away, I should be okay. Alright, so. Well, that's darkened out. That's interesting. Okay.
The ink that covers my skin. Perhaps one day I will share their secrets.
Let's see what they have. They do have some bombard crates. I think that I'm okay. I can sell some of the stuff here, especially the stuff that is green arrow. These items that are green arrow that I don't need for... Yeah, look at that. Just get rid of it. Just free up some space in the cargo hold. Anything that I don't have a quest for currently, I can get rid of. I can't get rid of that one because it's a quest item. You can see either a gold or a silver symbol in the little thumbnail of each item, letting you know it's part of a quest line. Alright, so... Bombard. Since I can't make my own, at least right now, I kind of want to buy some. So that's always a good thing. I don't want to run out. If you're not sure and you don't want to look at your inventory, you can just aim down the sights at a boat or at nothing in particular. It doesn't matter. Just hold down the aim button, and then in the bottom right hand corner it'll show you each section and how much ammo each section has. But just know that you may not be using just one for each. Alright, so I was kind of curious what everyone is selling. Need to avoid that guy, and military camp, which I don't think we need to go over there. It's just kind of a, hey, by the way, it's here. Got all these trade routes. Getting to be a Madden map with all these lines crisscrossing around the place. Okay, so we can go head over here on our way back to Skurlock, since that seems to be another contract. These little side contracts that you have, these side quests, they can start piling up as you accept more as your infamy grows. More vendors are willing to give you contracts, so you can end up with more, and then if you're not proactive about completing them, then all of a sudden you're getting them piled up. Now the side contracts are approaching a world event. Wonder if it's any different from the last one that we did. Nope, it looks like it's the same. Like, I would love to complete a world event, but I don't think it's in the cards. Even if I could get every person that's on the server involved, I just don't think it's going to happen. So I need to get ahead of them and then cut across. And hopefully I'm far enough away that I'm not going to cause aggro. There we go. Hit it with the spyglass. I do like that you can upgrade your spyglass to get more zoom magnification, get a better spyglass basically. There's one ship, I don't know, I think it's probably part of the convoy here. Because it does seem to be within that range. Yep, I just got aggroed. Holy moly, look at that. Deck's on fire. 3 ships that we would have to sink if we were going to do the world event. And you can see how far you have left to sink them before, that one ship is still following. So certainly one strategy, if you've got a group of people, you can have one person grab aggro and pull one of the guys away, so you're not having to deal with all the ships all at once. Yeah, look at that. I'm doing basically no damage. Deck's on fire. I'm getting hit pretty hard.
Reparation done, Captain.
See if he's still following. I think he went back. Yep. He's going back just as well. That was brutal. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get that health back that I lost in such a short amount of time, even after using a repair kit. That's when you know you're completely outclassed. I mean, I hit him with a couple of cannonballs, I think, and did minimal damage. I scratched the paint on their hull, and that was it. And they nearly sunk me just by looking at me. All right, so I'm going towards that point that that waypoint that I put up earlier. The wind is coming at us, so not able to go as quickly as I would like. Trim the sails to get a little boost of speed, even in the face of not great winds. Slowly, ever so slowly getting that health back, but we aren't in a big hurry now that we're not being attacked. And so that is why this ship is nice. Further down the line, I think this is a pretty good starter class type ship, because maybe you don't want to be adding or buying a bunch of repair kits, or putting them together if you have the blueprint.
Come on, Captain.
And that's something that's completely understandable as you're starting off. As you go further along, the repair kit ones should be relatively easy to buy, relatively cheap to buy, and relatively easy to make. Those are red, so they must aggro. Yeah, look at that. I'm getting the red eye from those guys. All three of them. And they're a higher level than me. As you can tell on the left side of their health bar, they have a little red marker. Everyone's got a number, and then if you don't even notice that, you just look for the red. If it's red, then you're fighting an uphill battle. If it's not, then it's at least even. Yeah, I'm still repairing. Still repairing. Almost back to full strength. Not even sure what I'm needing to do here once I get to the waypoint. I can attack this guy. So one thing I noticed with the Bombard is that it will turn from white to yellow, but I don't know that it actually means anything. What does it mean when it turns from white to yellow? Because it's not like it's indicating that you're close or within range, and you just have to, do a minor or fine fine-tune your aim to hit someone. Bunch of loot just sitting out here. Now neutral, like that didn't take very long at all. So it seems like there's a gradation to your aggro. Oop, I can't just pick it up. There, I rammed it. Took a little bit of damage in the process. So ships that are designed to be rammers, I don't know that they take less damage, but they generally do more damage. They have a trait, a passive that lets them do more damage. So ramming will always damage your own ship. Okay, they weren't being aggressive. Just a little paranoid after having so many aggressive ships coming after me. Okay, surely that's everything that I need. I don't even know where I need to take it. Or if I need to take it. Alright, so let's make our way back down to Skurlock. Yeah, detection's a little wonky. Alright, so I think that is where we need to go. So since it's on the way, it just kind of makes sense to go over there. So let's go over there and see if we can complete that contract. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
What? Blessings of Razan be upon you.
If we pull off this job, we could end up with a shitload of French treasure, Captain.
Oi! Fruit there! Crew would be mighty thankful, Captain.
Set the sails free!
Ah! Where's the treasure Skurlock promised us? All we got is some tattered map that speaks of a trap laid for Skurlock. Seems like we've both been...
What is that?
Ah! Where's the treasure Skurlock promised us? All we got is some tattered map that speaks of a trap laid for Skurlock. Seems like we've both been played, Captain.
Captain! For our horses!
Hiding our town, Captain!
Stop by Verona Falls, Captain.
It's the birthplace of the Sky. Skurlock thinks he can take... So, Skurlock's got a new dog. Shame about the old one.
The Cohorn Bombard is for curs that tremble every time they sight a ship. Keep that fire burning.
My wares are the best you'll find on St. Anne. Connection is everything. Keep this up and we'll be richer than Skurlock.
PlayStation